Welcome to Subramani. One advantage or disadvantage of being in public space and being little famous or whatever you call it is you get to meet a lot of random people and people whom you would never meet. I mean, somebody writes in from Singapore saying I have net worth of 40 crores, I want to make it 60 crores. Or somebody who says, you should be doing videos for people earning 3 lakhs a year. So I get all kinds of requests and it's fun meeting them. So here I met a person who is about 55-60 years of age, and he wanted some tips for his son. So he had brought his son also, who was about say 20-22 years of age, maybe 25 also, but he had just finished his education and he was working for a couple of years, so I guess he must have been about 25 years of age. And he said, can you give him some tips on what he should do with his investing? So I said, investing, first find an advisor, because I am not an advisor. I am only going to give you broad gyan saying your father has money, so you can put more money in equities, you should maybe do a startup, whatever. I mean, that doesn't really help. That is very broad and pretty useless and something which you can anyway find online. So father said, no, not only about the money, but also generally about life. So I said, what, do you want to be on your own or do you want to be in employment? He said, for the foreseeable future, I want to be in employment. And if some opportunity comes my way after a few years, maybe I will get on to do business. But right now, he's well educated from one of the good Indian MBA colleges, and he was earning well, maybe about 18 lakhs or 17 lakhs or something like that. So I said, understand one thing, you won't get paid more just because you have a better qualification. Let us say I have two people working with me, both are chartered accountants. One goes and gets a lot of other business and he increases the revenue for the firm, assuming I'm a chartered accountant firm. And the other goes and gets a degree called company secretary degree, goes and does the ACS degree, and end of 1 year or 2 years, both of them come to me and say, I want an increment. Both were earning, let's say, 7 lakhs, and both say we want to earn at least 8.5 lakhs. I look at the guy who is brought business and say, okay, I'll give you 8.5 lakhs. And I look at this guy and say, you are adding to your qualification does not help me. I'm not saying you shouldn't add, but I will not pay you for you adding a degree. I will pay more only if you bring more revenue. This is something which most people in service do not understand. Your boss can pay you more only if you bring more revenue, especially if you're in the revenue bringing category. Now suppose you're an operations person and you say, I want to increase my salary. Fine, you can get better at ops, you can go to bigger companies. I mean, you can go from a mutual fund to a bank where operations are more critical and more online and more live, right? You can't make a mistake in a banking transaction. In a mutual fund transaction, you still have time to recover the mistakes that you make. So you could move that, or you could do one more thing, is you increase your skills. Suppose you went and learned public speaking. Suppose you went and learned how to use Excel. Suppose you went and learned how to use PowerPoint and all that. Maybe you start making PowerPoint presentations for your marketing head, for your sales head, or for your CEO, right? So you are learning a new skill and you're implementing it within your organization, either by bringing more business or by getting better at what you're doing, right? So you are acquiring a skill and using it. You're implementing that skill. So that is very important. It is not just to say, I've acquired a skill. I've also learned Bharatnatyam. Fantastic. You learning Bharatnatyam is extremely good. It will keep you fit. It will do all those. But it will do nothing for the business. Your boss will not pay you more because you learned Bharatnatyam. Your boss will not pay you more because you got an additional degree in marketing, unless he can see you implement that. People in service forget that. The question to ask is, having acquired this skill of public speaking, am I able to translate it into doing better sales? Now, if you're in operations and the public speaking skill is not being used in your present job, maybe take a shift to sales, right? maybe you take a shift to PR, do something like that. Use your skills, that is very important. Also understand one thing, that you will earn well, and it is easy to spend well. If you earn 50,000 a month, it is easy to spend 50,000 a month. If you earn 5 lakhs a month, it is easy to spend 5 lakhs a month. Especially in big cities today, you can spend 5,000-6,000 on one going out with a friend to a bar and things like that. Question is, do you want to keep on increasing? Do you want to live paycheck to paycheck, or do you want to invest money and make some of those choices? I'm not getting into whether it is a right choice or a wrong choice, but you have to make your choice about what you eat, where you eat, and how you live. If you're living with your parents, great, maybe your lifestyle choices and food choices are made by them effectively, because your mother is not going to cook something very differently for you. But if you're living on your own, the questions you have to ask is, do you want to eat out? Do you want to cook at home? Right? All those questions have to be answered, because there's a huge gap between eating out every day and cooking at home every day. Making coffee at home every day and having coffee in a Starbucks, right? So to that extent, you need to understand how that lifestyle is going to impact how much you invest and how much you save. Now, obviously, if your father has 25 crores or 30 crores, I'm not going to say, oh, if you don't do a 5,000 rupee SIP, you will not be able to retire. No. Decide where you want to invest and whether you're happy with that investment. Are you investing in a trip to Europe? Are you happy with that investment? By all means, go ahead, right? So wherever you want to invest your time and your effort, you write down, you prioritize, and you be happy with what you have done. You can't do something because I tell you. You cannot go to Kaziranga sanctuary if you are not interested. You will go if you are interested, right? So have your goals earmarked for your money, right? You can't get somebody else to do it. Don't postpone saving and investing to say, as and when my salary increases, I will do it. It is impossible. You have to get into the habit, and you have to start using the word and. Don't say, oh, it is my sister's marriage, and after the marriage I will start investing. Oh, my father has to have this operation, so after that it cannot work that way. It has to be and. I have those expenses and a responsibility towards my future goals, and therefore I will do both. Maybe I will do only 500 rupees a month, maybe I'll do only 5,000 rupees a month. It doesn't matter. Keep up that habit. Don't stop that habit just because there is some emergency. Emergencies keep coming, right? Learn more about finance, about whether you should have a credit card, how you should use it, and how you should be responsible. Get a term insurance, get medical insurance. Don't think you can run to your parents for everything. If you run to your parents for everything, find out on what terms you can go back. Like, for example, you are doing very badly in your job, you have lost your job, you cannot afford the rent. That's fantastic, but go and offer your dad and mom something in return for staying with them. You can't permanently be a freeloader, right? So say, I will do some cooking, I will do some cleaning, I will clean the car, and whatever stuff you can do, so as to reduce the burden on yourself, saying I'm a freeloader, or your dad telling somebody, oh, he's between jobs, he can't find a job, what is the use of this MBA degree? It might hurt you much more, but expect it. If you are not, if you're asking for money, you have to be very careful, right? Whatever people tell you, and you will read enough on my blog, which is subramani.com. A house is not a great investment, so don't spend too much on a house. Stay on a rented house. You can always buy a house later on. Also remember that you have to prioritize your goals. I cannot tell you what should be your goals. You have to sit, you have to prioritize. When you get married, you have to sit with your wife and then choose what you want and what you do not want. Also, if you want to make changes in your life, buy this book called Atomic Habits. It's available online, and see how to make subtle changes in your life. Don't make some mega changes. If you have never got up before 7 o'clock, don't say from tomorrow I'll get up at 4 a.m. It's not possible. I've been doing it for a very long time, so I'm capable of doing it, but you may not be able to do it. Also, learn to sleep early. That is the only way of getting up early. Right? When you create a portfolio, think in terms of multi-decade, multi-generational wealth creation. Don't think in terms of minutes and hours. You need a good advisor. Media is not a good advisor. Also remember, it is not that media is not a good advisor. For example, I may make a great advisor, but I am not a good advisor for you. I don't know you. I am repeating what Morgan Housel says. Personal finance is more personal than about finance. So I need to know you before I can manage your portfolio. So find a good person who will manage your portfolio. That's important. Also remember, when you're young, you're perhaps impressed by the outside world making very great demands on the show part of your life. So you want to make a trip to Bangkok and Singapore because that looks better on Facebook than making a trip to a Tadoba or a Kaziranga. But you have to find your interest in doing whatever you are doing. So once you start finding your interest in doing things for that, your inner person will be more satisfied than the outer person. Don't try satisfying everybody who is an outer person. See what is good for you, see what you enjoy, do that. That's more important. Thank you.